You seem cool. Tori, you seem cool. How are you
Hey,
doing?
you too. I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for joining me. So the way this, I found you on TikTok, and I was blown away by your jump rope skills. And then I was like, I need to know more about this this way of life. I don't know anything about this. So I found out that you are a 30-time, is that right? You're a 30-time grand world champ and record holder in
Yeah,
jump roping.
yeah. It's a,
Oh,
it's a real thing.
oh, all right, let's get into it. So how does it happen? How do you get that good? Take me through it.
Yeah, well, I first saw jump rope when I was 5 years old, and I just fell in love. And kind of the rest is history. I just had to do it. There's a whole world of competitive jump rope. We have a world tournament. Our sport is actually an observational sport, so we're on the Olympic pathway, which is really, really exciting. And yeah,
Okay, I got timeout. I'm sorry. Do you have timeouts in jump rope? Because I got questions. Okay,
okay,
so
okay.
it's an Olympic. It's on the Olympic pathway. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so we're in the process of getting it there. I mean, there's so
How would
many
that
things that
even
have
work? How would Olympic jump roping work?
well, that's part of the decision making process, but it kind of works like track or swimming where we have different events that you compete in, and that's how you can get like 30 world titles because I'm
Got
not
it.
30, so that's how that makes sense. But yeah, it's a lot of getting countries involved in creating national federations and national tournaments, and it's really exciting.
So that is your life's work right now, is to try to get jump rope to be an Olympic sport.
Pretty much, yeah, it's a big part of what I do.
Wow. See, I have a 5-year-old daughter. And when you were 5 years old, you started jump roping, and now you are years later, and now you're like, okay, I'm going to change the world basically and make the world compete in this thing I liked. So I have to think about what my daughter likes and see if I can make that an Olympic sport and check in with her in a couple decades and
Well,
see if she's able to pull it off.
maybe give her a rope. You never know.
You know what? I did give her a rope and she likes it, but
Cool. Okay.
unfortunately she has a father's coordination. So,
I was really bad when I started. So, I mean, there's hope. Don't worry.
so like, how does it work when you're jumping rope? Like, do you go by like the most jumps or the longest? Do you count how many jumps there are that you've done?
Yeah, some events do that. It's just as fast as the jumper can go. And the judges are counting only the right foot and they're alternating feet. But they have to do that because jumpers are going so
Right.
quickly. So
Oh, so there's a judge at oh, hold on. This is so exciting. I've never been this excited to learn about something. Okay. So there is a judge that's watching your feet.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
his job is to watch your foots as they're leaving the ground. What
And
if he
count
loses
them.
count? Is he like clicking? Is he got a clicker?
Well, yeah, there's a tally counter. And there's a few judges. Usually it's 3 to 4.
Got it.
So then the scores are average. So that's a timed event. And then what I have my world record in is called triple unders. So you jump up, the rope goes around your body 3 times. So that's a triple under. And the event in jump rope isn't timed. It's just as many as you can do until you either have a mistake or are absolutely exhausted, which
How
both
many
can
triple
happen.
unders were you able to pull off?
412. It took.
Stop. I got to go. Get 412 triple unders. So if you do the quick math, you're looking at over 1,200 times the rope it went under you, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's
I
insane.
never
No, the math
thought
checks
about
out. Trust
myself.
me. I have an accounting degree, and that's the only time I've ever used my accounting skills right here.
Okay.
But that is insane.
Yeah,
412 times?
yeah. It's
I
it's
trip when I take 412 steps. That is crazy. Wow. So where'd you do that?
when
Do you know where that, what was it? Where was that an event at?
it was at the world championships when they were in Florida a few
Gotcha.
years back.
So that wasn't when you were hanging out with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's a different time, right? When you
No,
were,
yeah, no.
yeah.
He
Okay. Well,
loves jump rope too. But actually the funny story with my triples record was it took me years to get it, like
yeah.
years of training. I went through stress fractures and all kinds of stuff. But for 2 world tournaments, I actually tied the record. Like
Really?
both yeah, really devastating. So I was like, I have to come back. I have to like make this
So
record
was it
happen.
411 or something, or was it?
No, I had 330 twice. Like I did that, and it was every other year. So I had to wait 2 more years, wait two
Really?
more years. Like,
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
Then, so then you just absolutely crushed it. Like you didn't even just get like one. You showed off. You're like, you know what? It's been a long time here. I'm just gonna do this thing.
keep going,
Wow.
keep going. Yeah. So
That is really cool. See, I didn't even know this whole world exists. This is why I love TikTok, because I just talked to you for a minute and I learned so much about this jump rope stuff.
Yep.
This is crazy. What's your dream job?
Oh goodness. I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have so many interests in things, and nothing in my life has been predictable to this point. So I think whatever I end up doing, it's not even something I could, and I don't even want to say what it would be because that's that restricts things. So I'm open for so many things. Yeah.
Oh, Tori, you just go where the rope takes you. I know this is fantastic. So you've been to a bunch of countries too, right? You've been like all over the world doing this, right?
Yeah, very, very lucky for that. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Have you been to every state?
Not quite every state. That's kind of funny. We have to get jump rope in every state, first of all. So
it's not in every state?
Not in every single state, but it's pretty close. So that's a constant thing as well as the countries. So I would love to do like a US tour, go to every state. There's actually this skill, you'll see it on my Instagram or my TikTok too, where you're in this position. Actually, you're in this position.
I love Cookie Monster
song, but you're in this position and it's called a TJ. And I would love to just kind of travel the US, travel the world doing TJs in as many cool places as possible and just make a collage kind of thing. That'd
be really cool. Yeah, you could like TJ at a bunch of like landmarks.
Exactly.
All over the place. That's really cool. Oh my God. I didn't even know that existed either. Like the most I knew there was jump rope. I knew there was double Dutch. And that's from growing up in Staten Island. That's basically all I knew between the two jump ropes.
Yeah. Well, no, they have the Apollo in New York. It's a really prestigious jump rope competition. Really cool.
Yeah. So you appeared on Ellen, Italia's Got Talent, as in Italy, right?
Yeah.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger's Classic International?
Yeah.
Really?
There's a big sports festival in Columbus, Ohio. I mean, obviously since COVID that hasn't happened, but we always have a jump rope event there. I get to meet Arnold. He loves jump rope. And we've still been trying to convince him to actually jump rope, like with us. So
he just loves it. How do you just loves? He just loves watching it. That's very weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great spectator sport, but yeah. So we love to meet him and jump for him, and
that's cool.
Fun.
And then what is Italia's Got Talent? You were on for your jump roping skills. How did that come about?
Yeah, I was working in Germany, in Europe actually. I kind of worked there part time. And when COVID hit, I was like stuck there for a little while. We didn't know if shows were coming back and what was going on. And they kind of reached out and were like, hey, do you want to do this? And I was like, I have nothing else. Like everything's gone.
Let me check my calendar. Yep, I'm clear.
So I thought it would be really fun because there's not a lot of jump rope in Italy. It's still growing. So I was hoping that by being on the show, more people are going to now pick up ropes in Italy. And it's the perfect thing for them to do.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, it is good because you just get a rope and you could do it. Like it's not really
anywhere.
Everybody basically knows how to jump and everybody is able to get their hands on a rope. You have all the tools you need, I think, to start jump roping. Speaking of Italy, I have 9 dogs and they're all named after Italian desserts. So I'm the dog father here and I have like my biscotti, cannoli, I have all of them, tartufo. They're all my Italian desserts, struffola. So
you have a tiramisu?
I don't have a tiramisu yet.
Oh, no. I think you need that.
I have a feeling I will end up getting more dogs, and there are a bunch of desserts, but I'm really excited for New York cheesecake. I think that's going to be my favorite one.
That's a good one.
I mean, it's so insane that I would never think that somebody like is that involved with it, because you don't really associate it. If you don't know, you don't really associate it to anything of this level that you have taken it to. So that's really, I commend you on it. It's really, really awesome.
There's actually a whole language of jump rope, right? We have all these skill names, ways that you communicate. And going back to like all of our world tournaments, right? I remember specifically being in Toronto for a world tournament and we're in the cafeteria, like people literally eat food. And the Japanese team, which they're amazing. They're so cool. They just make jump rope look cool. They're teaching jump rope skills. No, we don't know Japanese, they don't know English, but like we're speaking this language of jump rope and of course smiling. And that's really what's so really amazing cool. About our sport.
That is awesome. Well, I appreciate you educating me on the world of jump rope. Yeah. I was right. You are cool. You definitely seem cool. So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
You were great. Now get back to jump. You have a world record to beat. I know it's your own, but you got to get out there. I don't want you slacking. I want you to break your own record.